Good morning, I'm Peter from Kiwibank and this is Markets in a Minute. Okay, it's all really been virus driven overnight as you'd expect. Not great news really. So what have we seen? So the World Health Organization have referred to coronavirus as a pandemic now. There's over 100,000 cases globally and around 4,300 deaths, and real concern in Iran and Italy in particular. In other news, we've seen the UK come out with a pretty aggressive response, which is great news. They have basically spent or said that they will spend £600 billion by 2025 in a number of infrastructure spending measures around roads and rail and housing, digital connectivity, research and development. In addition, the Bank of England have cut rates. That's an intermeeting cut, or what we'd refer to as an emergency rate cut of 50 basis points, taking their cash rate down to 0.25. So that kind of double whammy has been seen as a positive response. Out of the US, we haven't really seen anything just yet. We've had Trump make some noises and promised stimulus, but we haven't seen any detail there, and that's been of some concern for the markets. The authorities in the US, however, are recommending that all travel to the EU, the 27 block EU, go to what they refer to as a level 3, which means that you would need to avoid travel for all but essential travel. Now that hasn't happened yet, but it just shows the concern around travel to Europe from the US and their attempt to contain things. So onto the markets. I mean, the Dow has had a very poor night. It's down over 5% at the moment. That takes it down around about 20%, which you describe as a bear market since the crisis sort of unfolded. European markets did a little bit better, probably helped by some of that stimulus measure out of the UK and also some positive noises out of Lagarde from the ECB. They were down roughly 1%, but they're still down 25% through this period. And Asian markets yesterday were pretty heavy. In our time zone, Australian market, for example, was down 3.5%. Okay, and the currencies this morning, Kiwi's probably outperformed a little bit. We're opening up at around 63 cents against the US dollar, and we're a little higher against crosses with the Aussie and the Euro as well. But in the context of where we've been, we're still well lower. So again, time to be careful, tread carefully, and best of luck out there. Thanks.